And welcome back to an episode of Ashita no Joe. Last time we had Joe grieving on his own because he's forcing himself to do that, doesn't want to show weakness to everyone else, and running off when everyone shows support for him. And me realizing that I accidentally skipped an episode. I accidentally skipped episode 50. If I remember right. Oh no, 49. It was so natural. the one episode that I skipped, I didn't even fucking notice. Yeah. Sorry about that. I guess no 49. But, yeah. Let's see what happens this episode. I guess maybe Joe fully accepting to accept others into his grieving, but yeah, it's to be seen. So I guess that's it. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. It's also been a very long time since I recorded. I'm mighty behind. And Bagany. Because it's also the second last episode I will be watching for this batch. Then a break. Then I watch the filler mixed with the next arc, and then I'll do season 2. Which would be the next arc, but more concise, I guess. I really wonder, what would the next arc be of Joe? Like, obviously it's something to replace Rikishi. But what? Dochita? Don't you dare step in front. Not that depressed, I hope. You just lost. Not wanting death. How many frames of snow are there? Is it just 3? 4. The man I hate. You blocking off the memories. because you lost something. You lost your goal in life. It's also the whole thing that he left the ring kind of satisfied with finally getting a good match against you. Well, you got a good match, but you didn't win. It's even more tragic that the winner fucking dies. Hmm. 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 Oh, yeah. You accidentally, quote unquote, killed the only man you really you respect. That also. Even if everyone says it's not your fault, if you yourself don't believe that, what's the point? Okay, more backstory, I guess. It just seems like a very bad idea. Lighting a fire in a cargo fucking on a train inside cargo full of firewood. Mm. Mm. Wait, what? Are these shoots inside? And a glass outside? That's kind of peculiar. Yeah, I tried to escape and he just. That looks less on model. Unless that's what he actually looked like. And I got too used to his skinny version. Hmm. first match in an unofficial rule set. Got the draw. That's a very messy fucking train. Fucking delusions. Where is this delusion taking him? Or is it just a different man? It's just a different man. That's a very fast step off go. Yeah, let's just half the episode. Is this not bound boxing center, or is this the place? Doesn't look like it's the place, since it looks a bit decrepit. And if it is the place, how the fuck do you sneak in? I guess it's not that hard for Joe, but still. But right? Yeah, sure. At least in these type of things. The killing blow. Mm. That's the only part he. No. Mm. But does Joe consider it an accident? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, not sketchy as all. Hmm. He's deep in thought. That is unsolicited. No, you can't. You can't charge him for whatever you give him. Hmm. Your ideal. Hmm. 180. What? Yeah, this sketchy ass. Well, if you pulled the same shit at the yeah. Quest punishment. But the thing is, if you pulled the same shit as like the boxing exam to Rikishi, then you're definitely a criminal. Well, he's fully regressing back to fucking petty criminal. Yes. Not quite informed. Hmm. Oh, you haven't recovered yet. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be hypothermia. Well, different type of punishment, I guess. But how far is he gonna push this? Is he gonna fucking actually fully distance himself from Tampe? To be honest, that's probably what's gonna happen. Maybe. Nishi and Tampe is gonna need to fucking go find him. Wait a second. Is this gonna be similar to fucking Nomad? Well, Megalobox Nomad. Is that what the second season was inspired by? Would make sense. Because first season is like pretty much this. Where it's all about the Joe, or Junk Dog, trying to defeat his Rikishi, which was Yuri. But yeah, in the end, I think he won instead of here, where Joe lost. But then there is the tragedy with Danbei, where he died. While Joe was Joe was fighting, going against his orders. Instead of staying by his side last minute, he fucking threw everything into the hope that a new surgery that he could afford after the fight. But he lost the fight. And then became a nomad. I guess it's very much possible for Joe to become a nomad and then just wandering around with illegal boxing rings. We haven't seen illegal boxing rings though. Well, then again, illegal boxing rings always fucking exist if there's boxing or just fighting in general. Wandering around illegal boxing rings, earning little money until he finds the little community of immigrants and slowly reconnects back home like a hummingbird. Yeah. That could definitely happen. Probably the broad strokes are gonna be like that, but it's not gonna be for the same reason. Or the same way that he comes back. Well, I guess with that said, that would be it for the episode of Ashita no Joe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.
And here are the people who decided to sell out their souls. Welcome to hell.